Hello guys, this reading is for Leo. It is intended for Leo's sun, though it may also resonate with Leo moon and Leo rising. Make sure to check out your sun, your moon, and your rising sign videos, as they may more fully encompass the part of your personality that you're acting from at any given point in time. Also keep in mind throughout the reading, I will say that you did something. But it may be that it's someone else in your situation that's doing this. And I am aware of that. So just keep in mind also for yourself, though, this could be a situation you know about that's going on around you, or it may be something you don't know about. So listen carefully, just in case. It's kind of a roadmap, so to speak, of things to watch for. So the first feeling that I get, and it's not going to be all Leos, there are some of you, there's something taboo about it, but in some sense the word. But there's a friendship that's blossoming or blooming. And it has you feeling a little bit uneasy, excited but uneasy at the same time. I feel like you may be dropping clues to this person, or they may be dropping clues to you. Anyway, that's kind of what I'm getting. Again, that's just going to be for some of you. Kind of feels a little bit of a danger element. That's why I'm saying taboo. But it could just be that, you know, maybe you haven't dated for a long time or something like that. I don't know. But let's see. Let's see what the reading is about. It may be about the same thing. It may not be. So, like, even though I don't know which one it was. Ooh. Okay. So I just took both of them. There's a transformation. This may be sexual in nature. Maybe this is a person that started out as a friend and now it's starting to turn the other way to a more romantic level. Could even be that. Some of you can't fully let go, though, or they can't let go. I don't know if this is expectations or something around peers or family or something. It could even be that. For others, it may have something to do with this person being somebody that you work with, even. Could even be that. Or maybe there's health concerns. I don't know. But I'm just going to say some things may be coming up from the past that haven't been dealt with. Whether this is internal or external. Yeah, and there's the number 11. That's a friend. So that's potentially a friend. It doesn't have to be, but that's how it felt. It felt like a friend that's turning into something more. There may be some old dirty laundry, though, or some old aspects or something like that that you have to take care of first before you can move forward with this person, either on their side or yours. And you're worried about this relationship disintegrating for whatever reason. Possibly because you waited too long or they waited too long. Could be that. Could be a Virgo, Sagittarius, or Aquarius, or even Capricorn. I feel like there's something painful that you have to let go of, or they have to let go of for this to move forward. Maybe it's just letting go of the pain, so to speak. Because of this change, you may be feeling a little bit unsettled. Maybe this person lives at a distant location, or maybe you have different belief systems, or for some, maybe because there's some sort of legal issue that has to be taken care of first. Could be that as well. Let's see what else comes up. I'm having my yesterday's makeup day again today, y'all. It's pretty much all gone. I've been bad. I'm gonna go take a shower right after this, but because I gotta go do some work tomorrow. Okay, I don't know if any more fell out, but whatever the situation is, maybe you were quiet about this for too long, or held it back for too long. I hope there wasn't more cards. I hope that was all of them. Anyway, whatever it is, this change that's trying to occur is a transformation, but it feels like it's having to push up through the ground, so to speak, meaning that it's not effortless. Some of you may be worried because somebody was taken advantage of here too, or maybe you're feeling as if you've been taken advantage of. Okay, let me just say this. There's an energy of either a reunion or celebrating something about this situation. Could have something to do with work. Hold on. I want to see something. Yeah, I kind of feel like somebody got suppressed here and held back for a long time. And they didn't speak up. But at the same time celebrated, or somebody here celebrated that this was all held back for some time. I also get the feeling, well, I'll tell you in a minute. Yeah, it literally says that you celebrated the restraint at one time. For some of you, it's because of a work settlement. Or because of a work transformation. So maybe you were quiet and celebrated the restraint of somebody's job changing. I can't really pull that as cards. Let me just, you have an internal conflict with ending a past settlement. Did I not just say that? I will just show you. We have upheaval. You used restraint regarding a partner, and you kept them in restraint, so to speak, because of some sort of resolution or ending in the past. You were trying to hold somebody back, maybe even listening in on their conversations because of a settlement. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's what I get the feeling of. It's basically you kept a lover hush hush so that you could win as it related to some sort of settlement. Doesn't have to be a lover, but it looks like that. When I say that, I mean a friend that is transitioning into that, if nothing else. Yeah. And because you did that, this settlement was hidden. Or the partnership was hidden because of the settlement. And I saw that in somebody else's reading, but I can't remember whose now. Yeah. So I kind of, because people were making fun of me whenever I said this before, it's coming up again. There is somebody, obviously that's not going to be every Leo, but for some of you, there was a sex change because it's showing up again in another reading with totally different cards. Because of a sex change, you ended a partnership and celebrated the restraint, whatever that means, because these are not tarot cards. You can use your own judgment about that. It also could be that because of a sexual change, like a sex change or a sexual activity change, you found resolution in keeping the peace, but celebrated restraining the other person or someone else, holding them back. But I really do get the feeling of you listening in on somebody's conversations, potentially making them feel as if they'd been taken advantage of and held back because of your own, I would just call it like sexual fetishes or needs. You liked keeping somebody quiet, like it gave you a sense of like ultimate power. So once this settlement came to pass, all of this stuff was clear. Now you want to transform the stuff. You want to transform that restraint. And to like bring this partnership back online. But there may be a situation where there may be uncertainty because this person was held back so long. Could be that even. Oh, okay. So for some of you, you were using sex to get your partner to um, go off on people. Rather than handling issues on your own. All right, I'm gonna do some clarifications here. Not going to take a long time on this because I'm making these readings kind of faster just for right now. Not always, but what do I want to clarify? Let's clarify the settlement first because I do that every time I get that card. Because I get it in so many readings. And my eyes just went straight to the King of Pentacles, which is financial stability or being financially invested. So it is financial for you. But let's see if I get more information. This, again, this looks like it's work related. You're trying to be strong because a soul search was hidden. It's funny because didn't I say something about a settlement being hidden? Yeah. And when I say soul search, usually this is a leave, like a maternity leave or FMLA or, you know, something along that line. Doesn't have to be. Some of you could have been financially invested in hiding this soul search, and now you're trying to be strong. That's what it shows. So, what else do I want to clarify? There was something about sex that you didn't tell people about as it related to this settlement. You transformed it and restrained it by hiding this fact. Let's clarify this refreshment card. Clarify this refreshment card. Usually refreshment means something coming back from the past, but I don't know if I count that or not. You walked away because of a deceptive victory to start shit up back again. That's what that's saying. Yeah. So you did some kind of bad thing at work as it related probably to a settlement. But in order to hide it, that you did this, you walked away. Or you left the situation so that it would cause chaos regarding making the correct changes. This is so funny. I'm like, okay, so what were they celebrating, restraining? They celebrated being greedy and waiting, or holding on too tightly and waiting. That doesn't tell me what. That tells me the exact same thing that you celebrated restraining something. So it didn't give me all the information, but maybe from the numbers, you could have restrained family because of some sort of close one-on-one relationship, according to the numbers. What did they celebrate restraining? I'll see if I can get more information. Okay, so it said that you held on tightly to it and waited to tell the truth. So intentionally leaving out facts that were very important to the case and not telling the truth until the smoke had cleared, so to speak. All right, I'm going to pull one of these. I asked, what's the outcome? Danger of loss. A legal loss for most of you. Let's see if I can get a clarification on that. Clarify this outcome, danger of loss. Well, the cards don't want to come out. I guess it thinks that that's enough information. I'm seeing possessions, though. Money. And it's in a legal manner. At the very least, it leaves you in this state of always being paranoid because you didn't deal with this correctly. If I just go by that card. I'm going to try a little bit more, but I'm not going to keep shuffling these forever. Oh, there was one right there. Yep. Danger of loss. And this is a loss of financial stability. So that may be coming up for some of you. Just beware. All right, guys, please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like to leave a donation for my channel, there will be a link in the description box below. And I will see you again soon. Thank you for your support. Bye.